Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to the Unspeed Action channel. Of course, we're back for another reaction. Now, today we are back, and as you can tell by the title on the thumbnail, we will be reacting to Theo Fawn's funniest moments. Now, if y'all don't know who Theo Fawn is, you probably haven't been in the internet for the past while. He's the most random, out-of-pocket specimen of a human. Need to take a drink and just let it sit in. The type of human being, if we even want to call him that at this point, Theo Fawn is. He's a very random human being, like I say, comes off a lot of funny shit. He's either on a new level of intelligence, or he's just all of our intrusive thoughts made into a person. But either way, he has a lot of funny moments, and we're going to be reacting to them. But of course, before we get into it, as always, hope you all have an amazing day. If you're not, switch that shit the fuck around, start having an amazing day. Always trying to spread positive vibes, entertain, and have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. Now, Theo Fawn, funniest moments.
Well, you know, bees are dying too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bees are dying from the heat.
Is it the heat?
Yep, they're evaporating, they ejaculate, and their whole body blows up.
Is that real?
Bring it up, Jimmy.
No, there's no way that's real.
I'm gonna fucking do something in here today.
Look at this. At temperatures over 107 degrees Fahrenheit, it is estimated that half of male honeybees will die in this manner within 6 hours, with more sensitive individuals dying after only 2 or 3 hours.
The headline is the man.
Where did he get the ejaculate
Bees
part, though?
ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, he
Telling
actually...
the
baby.
truth. I thought you were
Theo Fawn was right.
Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in I'm sorry. This is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Bees, click on that link. What happened?
This is Kid Rock's honey. That's who's making this shit.
I really thought the Theo Fawn was just being random.
We
But
had
he
a
actually is point.
pedophile dude in our town, right? Big Richard. You don't say. He used to bait us.
So here's the thing. See the way he just started that sentence? That's how he does it. I know if I went to watch this podcast, there was no build up to it where he's like, yeah, I got a story, I got this, I got that. You're just talking, and all of a sudden he just ran me, because there was a pedophile in this town, right? He just bursts out of it, he just says it, and he has the story for you. That he's random, man.
All with autographed Shaquille O'Neal stuff to come and spend
How
time.
did he get that? How did he
Wait,
get
what?
that? Were they fake?
I don't know if they were fake. We were, we'd never seen anything signed by Shaq. We were so excited.
Obviously, they were fake.
Well, it could have been a conspiracy, like he was working directly with the Orlando Magic at the time.
Shut up.
I mean, you never know.
Big Richard
he
did,
was.
and I remember
talking about? You said he baited you. What did you do with his bait?
he would like show. We used to go by his house and get stoned. He was a substitute teacher, right? And he was also 78 years old.
Was
like,
there any real teachers?
Way too old.
Is there any real? Like, were they all just like part-time teachers? Part-time should be in jail. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I'm gonna do my Andrew Souls impersonation.
Is part-time teacher, part-time nonce?
No, man, I'll tell you, bro. There's had a lot of perv, dude. It's the bottom of where the Mississippi ends, man. It's where it's very silty alluvial soil down there, man. So Big Richard, bro, he invited us over, right? So I go over there and smoke. He invited me and my girlfriend over. We met him at church, right? So
You met him at
I was
church?
Like, oh, this is Big Richard who teaches us science sometimes, right? Yeah. And my girlfriend's like, what? And she couldn't turn her neck that good, actually, I remember. But she had, I think, early, what's it called when you get like stiffness in your back?
Arthritis?
Yeah.
Early onset arthritis.
Childhood
EOA,
arthritis
EOA.
or something. Yeah.
Wow.
So she would always be like
It's just
that.
arthritis.
Yeah. Oh, you made it like Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. Yeah. So me and her though went over to Big Richard's, bro.
Damn it, man.
So next time he said, well, why don't you just come next time and watch a football? I said, okay, Big Richard, I'll come over. So I go over there. He breaks out some weed, right? I'm like, I smoke weed. Sure. I'm a child. I smoke it. So next thing you know, we're puffing out, getting gassed out with Big Richard, baby. And he told me, bring your buddies over, bring your buddies. So now me and all my buddies are over there. And then he took us to a Marilyn Manson concert, bro. Like, somehow he knew somebody or whatever. He gets us, we're 16 years old. We're at Marilyn Manson. Like, we're fucking living our dream.
Yeah.
So one time we're over there eating steaks at his house, and my buddy Scotty is in the other room, and
He's feeding you
I went in the kitchen to get something, and Scotty yelled at me. He goes, "Hey man, can you get me some sour cream? Because I had a baked potato come with a side item."
Sure.
He goes, hey, can you get me some sour cream? And
Where
I
is
said,
this
no,
going?
but you can have some of this sweet cream. I was joking.
yeah.
Semen.
Thanks for clarifying.
It's
that,
so
by the way.
English. Semen.
So
Yeah,
Big
thanks
Rich
for
was in the
clarifying.
other room, bro, and I hear him go, can I have some? And that's when all of our brains were just like, whoa.
Oh no,
Bro,
no.
you could feel all fucking four of us that
It
were
all
over there.
started
Yes.
to connect. Oh my god.
And we're like, what are we?
This whole time, he was like, yeah. He's just like a cool guy who just, wants to like be friends. And then after all this time, it clicks and be like, we're getting nonce over Shaquille O'Neal tickets. Oh no. He's like, can I have some? I love how he specifically said, oh yeah, semen, by the way, just in case you didn't know, semen, like semen, spunk.
We are high. So then it
You were
became
on a
like,
date, by the way. If you went to that and then afterwards at steak, you were on a date.
Yeah,
we didn't think of
literally,
it,
yeah.
man. That's
Oh
how
my
pedophiles
God.
get you, man, because you don't think it's a thing. You don't think it's a date. You think it's just eating steak with a man.
When did he bring the Shaq cards out?
So then after that, it started getting like, I'll take one of y'all to Vegas if you want to go. Just big
One of y'all?
offers, And I mean, we're just a small town, so it's like, dude, you want to go to Vegas? We'd never even heard, we'd seen maybe a drawing of Vegas or somebody scream it or somebody, yelling it while they're beating their wife or whatever, But we'd never been on Vegas. So everybody, a buddy of mine took a trip with him out there.
Somebody told me Black Guys
What
Come
is
has
what?
music in it. Have you heard that?
What? No.
Yeah.
Well, that caught me so off guard. I've never seen that. What? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to wind that back. The fact that Bobby Lee is in this as well means it's gonna be good because of them two. 421.
I'll take one of y'all to Vegas if you want to go. Just big offers, And I mean, we're just a small town, so it's like, dude, you want to go to
God
Vegas?
damn
We never
it.
even heard, we've seen maybe a drawing of Vegas
caught
or
me
somebody
so off
screaming or
guard.
somebody, yelling it while they're beating their wife or whatever, But we'd never been to Las
He's
Vegas.
so strange.
So everybody,
I love him.
a buddy of mine took a trip with him out there.
Somebody told me Black Guys Come has music in it. Have you heard that?
Yeah, jazz.
Somebody
It's
told
like
me.
jazz blues kind of a thing. Yeah, it's like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah,
that's what it
dude.
is, yeah.
It's got a little Leon Bridges
Yeah,
in the
and
back.
it's thicker too. 'Cause I've tasted it. It's thicker.
What? I'm sorry. What?
yeah, it's a thick, good stuff.
Dude,
Well, I
it's
think it
good
was
stuff.
a fat black guy, so maybe that's fat black guys have thicker cum.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
just by looking at them, they're not.
Yeah. It's got diabetes in it for sure.
It's not they're definitely throwing a creme,
yeah.
a creme brulee,
Yeah.
I got a good upper medium dick, man.
yeah.
I got
Upper medium.
Upper medium is
I
solid.
got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach.
Are we-
Yeah, bro, I want to get you up on game,
oh, so
baby.
it start big, go down small.
No.
It's the opposite.
That's exactly how it's shaped, just like that candy corn. Come on, get me a candy corn, man.
Yeah, click that one.
Just damn.
Okay.
Like that, baby.
Yeah. All right. So
Like my shit shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up.
Oh,
I really do wonder, like, does he think about all
Does
this
that
before
work out
saying
good
it?
though? Like,
or is it just
because
come to his head?
No, bro.
some girls enjoy different cocks, man. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least the good thing about one
So
bet.
that's a chode. That's a chode.
No, my shit, but mine is there's a second story to it. My
Yeah.
shit ain't no.
Second
Okay, I got a
story
joke.
to it.
Dude, I heard you and that guy. They were talking about y'all were talking about horse sex and the when I pulled up in the lobby.
my shots.
I was like, oh, okay, this is
Saying
my
so
kind of
much.
place today, dude. I saw in New Orleans one time they had a lot of the cops in the French Quarter on horseback.
Yeah.
and two of the horses started fucking with the with the cops on them, bro.
Were the cops getting mad?
One of them was.
Was the other excited?
The one in the back, I think, was kind of fucking vibing with it a little because at least he was in the winning position.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess.
You don't want to be the guy where the horse gets done fucking that horse and then he starts fucking you.
And we ate a bunch of shrooms out there and kind of commandeered this water table. There was a water table that had kind of been left unattended.
What is a water table?
Just a table with a bunch of
Oh, a
cups of
table with
water.
waters on it.
Well,
Okay.
that's so.
So we got
random.
over there
I've
and
never
people
heard
were
of that.
running, you know, they're going, and we started telling people that the water was for Asian people only, right? Bro, we are crying, laughing, because people are running. They can't stop. They're trying to make a time. So for some people, we'll be like, bro, it's Asians only. And it was like, why? You know? And then Asian people were all excited, you know, and we kept dousing them up. Dude, we were fucking. I would take pictures with like
He's actually a
people, and
menace.
I'd have my fucking nuts hanging out the whole time.
What?
Yeah, bro, we were
You
out
took
of it.
pictures of people your nuts out? How old were you at the time?
I don't know, man. Probably 28. And people were like, hey, let's get a picture together. So we get it,
Oh
and I
my
just
God.
slip that bag out there, maybe that fucking gum holster. You know what I'm saying?
We had this one guy. He used to give us maybe $4 or
Fuck's
something.
sake.
And to look in his ass, bro, and he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. And as long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just
did he have
bored
a
people.
partner? Did he
you
have
know?
who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's
knew.
what I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha.
He gave the money first.
That'd
So
be a
why
shitty
didn't
deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
We had this brother at our
I'm-
school, bro, when
I'm
we were in, I don't know what it was, 5th grade. This dude, Mr. Larry.
I would
right?
love to sit down with this man and just have a conversation with him and just ask him, like, where did it all go wrong? Like, what happened? Like, did you get dropped on your head? Did you fall down the stairs? Did your mum close the refrigerator door on your head? Like, where did it all go wrong? Because I genuinely want to know, does he think of this stuff and then go, that's a good conversation, I want somebody else's opinion on it? Or does it just come to his head and he just says it like that? Do you know, like how your intrusive thoughts, you have to fight them back? Is this just all his intrusive thoughts and he just says them? Or does he have a conversation with himself, then bring it up for other people's opinions? Because I genuinely believe it just comes to his fucking head. He's an
He
interesting.
ended up being a janitor. He would come and
Interesting
peek
one.
over you into the fucking urinal
That's actually
and
skilled.
hit that bitch every time, bro.
That is very
Huh?
impressive.
Was he hung or just like good aim?
He was hung and he just had that hang time on him. He had that fucking.
He had that Michael Jordan.
He just hit them 3-pointers, dog.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
Because you didn't know you'd be peeing, and then all of a sudden you'd see that. It almost seemed like the Lord came and was help. He was like, "This is how it's done," you know. And he fucking splat. He'd be right
This
on
is
your
how
back.
it's
He'd go
done.
right up your back and come right down. He was like the damn. Who was that guy who scaled that mountain or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Solo.
100%.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you this. So, somebody got a CB radio by us, you know. So this one lady that used to do substitute teaching, right? Her son was had
Another
like a,
substitute teacher.
his mouth was always real slippery.
First one
He
was
had
an
like
ounce.
a-
What's this one?
kind of a salivary deal.
Disorder.
I wouldn't say disorder. Okay. But he had like a.
It's a deal.
He was missing a gasket on one of the edges.
Okay.
I would say that.
Just leaking.
Yeah, he definitely, yeah. Like you wouldn't fucking, if he leaned his head to one side, dude, you're gonna have to dry him up, you know? So this fella one time named Michael was his name. And he, so anyway, his mom would hook up with his boy Clint,
Okay.
like Clint, but with an N in it. Was how he said his name. When people would be like Clint, like Clint, but with an N in it. You're like, that's a way to do it. Anyway, so his mom would make
Get
us
you
stay
right.
out in his car when she would come over and they would hook up in the house. So he had a CB radio, right? So he was 16. He's in there hooking up with the teacher. We'd be on the CB on the ham radio, just kirk, 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 pigeon to fucking hospital or whatever, you know, and so some dude comes off the interstate, right, one day in a semi-truck into our neighborhood. This guy ended up being a pedophile. We didn't know.
Why
Me
is it
and
always
fucking
the substitute
Slip
teacher
fucking lit
and a
Michael.
nonce?
We're in his truck. He fucking making us eat Tootsie Rolls inside of his truck, right? The guy who's inside with Michael's mom comes out, sees what's going on, and beats the shit out of the dude, man.
Oh my god!
Pulled the
Wait,
guy-
the dude is feeding you candy?
Tootsie
Yeah.
Rolls.
Doing how much Tootsie Rolls we could fit in our mouths. And we didn't know.
Was it like a test?
You ate the candy.
I didn't. I mean, I had probably 4 in my mouth. I had a small mouth.
Oh no! How many was in
He
his
didn't
mouth?
eat it like that.
When I'm a small mouth, but I have always had a small throat, so I'm afraid to have a lot in my mouth at once.
Dude, I remember when I was young, the first fella I even ever masturbated to was a buddy who had
Oh
big
my
tits like that.
You smelled the cologne I had on when I came in there?
I don't know. You guys smelled
I
good.
just
Yeah.
no.
I feel like you're so full of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You guys smelled good, man.
For real?
Yeah.
What do we
dude.
smell like when we walk in?
Honestly, I usually think it's like a lot of deodorant.
Wow.
Bro,
yeah, no, black people do wear a lot of deodorant.
love
though.
deodorant,
yeah,
bro. You'll see somebody.
I'm sorry, I can't get over
Yeah,
that
we
previous
have-
one
You'll
with
see a
Andrew
motherfucker start
Schultz.
at
No,
the
no, Andrew
wrist,
Schultz.
bro. Put that shit on.
Antonio, I don't know.
Somebody put
San
that
Antonio
shit
or
on
something.
so slow, like damn.
I am so flabbergasted that there is a human being that walks about this earth that has a mind that works like that. I thought I was weird. I thought a few people I knew was weird, but he takes the cake. He's definitely. We need to actually like take Theo Vaughn and do a social experiment on him. We actually need to like do like a scientific experiment on him, like a deep scientific experiment on him. He'd probably be down and let you do it as well, but we need to do that and just find out what's going on up here. Is something loose? Is something falling out? Or is it all clicking and he's actually just ahead of us? We need to know. That wasn't even some of his best clips. That was funny. But there's so many clips that I've seen as well that wasn't involved in that genuinely are the funniest things. Like, they have me down like for like 10 minutes and shit. Genuinely. So I will, if you want to see a part 2, let me know. Obviously, like the video. If you want to see a part 2, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see a part 2. If you have a compilation. If you want me to react to any reactions, music or normal, go to the first link in the description and post the video in there. Whether, like I said, it can be a funny moments, it can be music reaction, it can be any of that. Do that down below. But of course, as always, hope you all enjoyed this Theo Vaughn funniest moments reaction. If you did enjoy, like I said, let me know and we might do a part 2. Of course, as always, think positive, test negative, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. So, peace. Fearless.